At home, I dug her out, then I made her one of my aces. Marijuana fragrance, this tree here is outrageous. Want me to play in your city? Send an email to my agent.
The injury bug has once again begun to plague the Miami Marlins. First it was Logan Morrison, now Jose Fernandez goes down, this time with a dislocated shoulder. He'll be out 1 to 2 months. This means that our need for an improvement in the back end of our rotation is glaring at this point. So a lot of you guys were not in favor of the Yasiel Puig from Matt Harrisondale. So here are a few other options. We have Matt Garza, Michael Wacha, Alan Webster. You're going to see here is Derek Holland. This one I like a lot. It's a 1-year contract, which I don't like a lot. Because a lot of you guys were concerned about me taking on more money and on a multi-year contract. A multi-year contract I would actually prefer because I'm not going to be able to re-sign any of these guys more than likely. Chris Archer's an option. Max Fried. I'd probably prefer to go with a more established guy than Max Fried. We try to get Henderson Alvarez back. That'd be a little bit interesting. I just figured I'd throw him in there. Trevor Cahill's the guy that I really like. We'd have to include Kyle Jensen as a 27-year-old C potential prospect. He's not really a prospect anymore, but Trevor Cahill and Derek Holland are the two guys I like. Holland is the highest overall. He's a 94 overall. That'd be very good. 1-year contract, so he'd be gone after this season. Adds another lefty, and then I really liked Trevor Cahill because he's on a 2-year deal. I can see it 2 years after this one, so that'd be really helpful to us. And Matt Harrison had a 1-year deal after this year, so that's why I really wanted to go after Harrison or Trevor Cahill, because I really like having guys that I know are going to be on the team. Because if I get Derek Holland, I'm not going to be able to re-sign him after this year. I just don't have the money to. I'm not going to be able to re-sign Giancarlo Stanton, so that's why I mentioned trading him earlier. And a lot of you guys also thought that Yasiel Puig was good because he was cheap. He's going to be due a big contract at the end of this year, so he's not really going to be cheap anymore. So money is not an issue. In fact, all of these trades pretty much benefit us financially. So anyway, today we're going up against the Detroit Tigers. David Price going up against his old team. He will be facing off against Jameson Taillon and the Detroit Tigers. You can see new manager. This is not Jim Leland. This is some new young guy. His lineup today will go as follows: Jackson Castellanos, Cabrera, Fielder, Machado, Jabari Blash, Grant Green, Kelly Shopping, and Taillon to round it out. So here you can see top one right here. Price going to work on Austin Jackson. He gets him swinging on the changeup outside for the first strikeout of the game. I'm going to try and show more pitching highlights now in these videos because I do think that I don't show enough pitching sometimes and all that good stuff. So Nick Castellanos hits this one into deep left center field. That's going to get down. Valiant effort by Giancarlo Stanton playing left field today. Kubel out and right. Now here's Prince Fielder with a runner on second and 2 outs. That one is going to be botched by Miguel Sano into right field for a base hit. The runner will come around and score, and the Tigers take an early 1-0 lead on Prince Fielder's RBI single. So you can see here the Marlins lineup getting thrown out today. Same as usual, except Starlin Castro gets the day off. Luis Cruz will be taking a spot at shortstop today. And here you can see Cruz is getting things started out nicely with a base hit up the middle for a leadoff base runner. So Luis Cruz filling in for Starlin Castro, who was a little bit fatigued at this point today. Figured I'd give him a day off. Donovan Solano hits this one to short. The flip onto second is a bad throw. Second baseman was off the bag, and neither runner will be out. So we got runners on first and second. And first error of the day for Manny Machado. Back at shortstop, his more natural position in this Tigers team, I guess. That was hit to deep center field, and that one is gone. Giancarlo Stanton getting things going with a 3-run home run to deep right field, and we get our lead 3-1 at this point. We were down 1-0. We flipped the script and we take a 3-1 lead. Nice hit off of Jameson Taillon, who pitching against his former team. We kind of know the scouting report on him. We know what pitches he throws, what he likes to use. And I don't know who this manager is, but I like to call him Jimmy Williams because that was the name of a former Red Sox manager, and he kind of looks like him. He's old, and why not? Anyway, so later in the inning here, bottom one still, no outs. Jason Kubel up. Kubel's going to hit this one. That's going to be fielded by Fielder, but he makes a bad throw to Jameson Taillon, drags Taillon off the bag, and the inning continues here with still no outs. Jason Kubel gets on with it, or he gets on base with the error, and you can see here, I was I'm going to actually end up pausing the game because a lot of you guys have been accusing me of playing on a lower difficulty, but I'm playing on All-Star, and all the errors make it look like I'm not, but I promise you that I am. I would not lie. I'm not the type of person that does that. So anyway, Puig gets into the deep right field. That one is just going to be over Jabari Blash's head as he rattles up against the wall, and the ball somehow comes out from under the wall. So because the runner had to hold up, Kubel will only get to third base, but we still got runners on second and third with no outs. Here comes Jorge Soler, who will hit this one into deep left center field. Center fielder is back. He is at the track. Austin Jackson will field it. He will make the catch fired into the cutoff man, but the run will come home and score. and that is going to be a 4-1 lead. Now Miguel Sano up with 1 out in the inning. Taillon still on the hill, and Sano is going to end up swinging and missing. I thought there were 2 outs, so I sent my runner, but it was a bad rundown right there, and Puig ends up scoring anyway. So Sano reaches base safely, and just to add it on, look at another error right there. But anyway, I thought there were 2 outs, so I sent sent Puig, and turns out I should not have, but it did not matter because it was a terrible rundown execution by their catcher, and we just benefited from it. So anyway, later in the inning, Rob Brantley gets on base with a double. Now 2 outs in the inning, so still 5-1 is your score at this point. Rob Brantley keeping things going. Here's David Price. He's gonna pop this one up though into right field, and this should retire the side. Blashes under it. Oh, he drops it, and a run will score. Price is into second, and he is thrown out. But a run scores on the error. Surprising drop right there by the right fielder. So top 2 here is Kelly Shopik, the former Red Sox legend, one of the many great catchers to come out of the Red Sox farm system, with the likes of George Kataris and Orion Lavarnway. Another strikeout right there for David Price on Jameson Taillon right there. And now bottom 3-1 out. Puig up. He checks his swing right there. That is a called strike, and Puig disagrees. Tension kind of boiling over here. Puig maybe feeling the pressure, possibly being traded soon. He knows he's out there on the trade block, and you never know, maybe things are kind of heating up for him in his mental side of things, and it's certainly kind of affecting him at this plate appearance. He grounds that one back to Taillon for the second out of the inning. Now Jorge Soler up 1-0 count, and Jorge Soler into deep left field. That one is back, and that is a no-doubt home run deep into the depths of Marlins Stadium here. And you can see the little statue thing going off. I really don't know what that is, but Jorge Soler absolutely crushes that ball. 452 feet. What a mammoth shot by Jorge Soler. Look at where that landed. That was incredible. What a shot by Jorge Soler. So here, top 4, Manny Machado up, and Machado's long day will continue against this former team. Price strikes him out on the curveball right there. And now, later in the game, bottom 5, Giancarlo Stanton up 2-1 count to him. And Stanton crushes this one to deep left field. That one is back, and that one is going to be gone. Giancarlo Stanton's second home run of the game. So really the offense is kicking in its 3rd gear at this point. We are really just rolling. We extend our lead to 8-1 once Stanton will cross the plate. And you can see Carlos Villanueva, the pitcher now for the Tigers, really did not have any better luck than Jameson Taillon did. I mean, there was no stopping this Marlins offense at this point. Manager Jimmy Williams. I'm going to call him Jimmy Williams. Why not? I don't really know what his name is. I'm sure I could check, but whatever. I'm more fun this way anyway. So Stanton gets a home run, showing off that power. He has got 18 on the year now, I think, or 19 maybe. I'm not really sure. Jorge Soler up bottom 5, runner on. Soler takes us to deep right field. That one is back, and that one is gone. The second home run of the day for Jorge Soler. Him and Giancarlo Stanton have now combined for 4 on the day, and they have really powered this Marlins offense. That's a 2-run shot. We take the lead now. It's 10-1. This game has been absolutely blown open. Great hitting by Jorge Soler and Giancarlo Stanton today. Now top 6. Price at this point was really just trying to throw a bunch of strikes, and he hung a curveball right there to Miguel Cabrera. And Cabrera ends up taking that 1 yard and a no-doubt shot. I really wanted Price to go the distance today and save the bullpen. Once I got this big lead, I decided I was just going to throw a ton of strikes with Price. Try to keep his pitch count down within like 100 to 510 pitches, something like that. Around that number, and just try to get him to go the complete game, at least 8 innings. Try to save the bullpen. Didn't really care about his stats or anything like that. So, anyway, that kind of resulted to that hanging curveball. And Cabrera, obviously, best hitter in the game. One of the best hitters of all time, quite frankly. And he obviously is going to take advantage of that. So, you can see the 6-inning recap right here. It's 10-3 at this point. And you can see Price, 6 innings, 2 earned runs so far. Stanton's 2 for 3 with 2 home runs. Miguel Cabrera, the former Marlin, has a home run of his own. Now bottom 7, Stanton up once again. Stanton to deep left center. Another home run for Giancarlo Stanton. This one will go off the statue out there. And his 3rd home run of the day. And that was a fastball right down the middle. I remember playing this, and my eyes just lit up when I saw that pitch coming. So this one's going to end up hitting off of the statue. It's going to kind of fall into it. Probably going to cause some mechanical issues to it. Either way, Price still going here. This time he's going to get Miguel Cabrera to, well, at least we hold him to a single at that point. But anyway, Cabrera getting the best of David Price, his former teammate, on this day. But here later in the inning, still no outs. Prince Fielder up, and he's going to induce Fielder to ground it to the 6-4-3 double play. So David Price, just such an impressive day out of him. Getting the strikeouts, getting the double plays. Now here's still top of the 8th inning. Manny Machado up next, and Machado is going to kind of loop this one in to first base, and Miguel Sano will make the catch. So Manny Machado really struggled at the plate today. Probably had some nerves going up against his former team. Jabari Blashout, pure no outs in the ninth. Strike 3 on the changeup outside. David Price, really, stat line's not going to look too dominant, allowing 3 runs, 2 of which were earned, but he did the job today. He played the full 9 innings, saved the bullpen, doing really what he's doing in real life at this point, just anchoring the Rays pitching rotation in real life, anchoring this Marlins rotation right now as we improve to 59 and 36 on the season, I believe. So very impressive start for the Marlins, trying to get back to where we were last year and even further if we can. That's going to wrap this video. So I thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy. So it's Matt. Peace.